the May 13th edition of the Packer News. I'm Jeremy Sabata.
And I'm Adrian J.C. and here are today's headlines. For lunch today, we are having cheesy French bread pizza and a side of French fries and chocolate pudding. Don't forget to thank your lunch crew, and here's Ella Schroeder with this weekend's weather.
The weather this weekend. On Friday, a high of 69 with a low of 52. On Saturday, a high of 65 with a low of 47. On Sunday, a high of 68 with a low of 46. Friday and Saturday will be cloudy and windy, but on Sunday, we will get some sun. Thank you, and back to the studio.
This is going to be really hot this weekend.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Attention seniors, it's that time of year to make sure the college you plan to attend receives your final transcript. Please place your final transcript order ASAP. Remember, final transcripts will not be sent automatically for you. Students must log into their PowerSchool account to place their transcript requests in eTranscript. Need help? Follow the instructions at tinyurl.com/eTranscript. Any questions? See Mrs. Spaeth or Mrs. Jancy in the counseling office. Final transcripts will be sent in early June after semester 2 grades are complete.
Native American seniors, if you plan on wearing your eagle feather or plume to graduation, please pick up a form in the counseling office. Turn in the form to either the main office or counseling office by May 24th.
Next year, West Fargo High School will be implementing a new cell phone policy. Here's Packer correspondent Aaliyah Graham with more.
Phones have been an impact in student school life for a while. Next year, West Fargo High School will be implementing a new phone policy. This policy will restrict phone use within the school and academic wings. Other schools in the district, such as Cheyenne and Horace High School, have already implemented this policy. And now, it's our turn. First, I talked to freshman Gavin Keller on what his initial thoughts on the policy are.
As for the new phone policy, I don't see why it needs to be put in place. I think that, again, it's on the students. If you want to go, to higher education, to college, you have to get decent grades, and really, if you want to go anywhere, if you want to graduate, you have to pass your classes. And if you're not, because you're on your phone, I think that's more on the student, and so I think it's just going to be a lot more work for teachers and shouldn't be something that anybody has to deal with.
Next, I talked to Mrs. Bachmar, West Fargo High School's next principal, regarding the data that was used when finding this new phone policy.
Sure, there are tons. All you have to do is Google, studies of cell phones on attention span and morale and self-confidence and all of those things, and the data pretty firmly shows about how it has had a negative effect, especially in schools with regards to cyberbullying, and then students texting each other versus just having in-person conversations and interacting, kind of hiding behind that screen, and then literally how it can be an addiction. And so you hear your phone go off and you immediately want to check it instead of listening to what your teacher or a student in your group is saying. And so the studies are vast, and so there are plenty of teachers and staff in this building who are incredibly passionate about it, who collected lots of articles, and we have data here at the school about how many phones are turned in with our current policy, but the data is much bigger on a nationwide, even global scale about the harmful effects of technology. And there are good things too, but how that intersects with what we're trying to do here at school.
I have also asked Ms. Bachmeier on her worries going into the new school year with this policy.
Consistency is important, and so I think we've had a lot of conversations about if it isn't, fair is a word that a lot of students use, if it isn't fairly enforced, if not everyone is doing it the same way, this can create opportunities for conflict. And so I think a worry and something that we'll need to work through is making sure all staff are on the same page, and then that we've looped in students and there's real clear expectations, and we've looped in families as well, that they know exactly what the expectations are also.
I have gotten the opportunity to speak with a teacher and student from Cheyenne High School about what the policy looks like for them. I have talked to NHS supervisor and English 2 teacher Nathan Curdy about if he agrees with this new phone policy.
It can vary depending on like what we need to do in class, especially if something is happening where we need people to use their phones for some kind of purpose. I think there is that like flexibility to be able to. So sometimes I feel like that like hard line, like that red line in the, or at least that line in the sand can make it sometimes difficult to have that flexibility. But I guess for me, depending on what you're doing in class, it can be very helpful to help curb distractions.
And lastly, I've talked to Cheyenne senior Chloe Martinson on how her work has been affected after the policy was put in place.
I think it's just made me more aware, honestly, because, before it was kind of just like you could check your phone whenever you feel like it and like it's no big deal. You can still get work done if you want. But now it's kind of like you're more aware of it because teachers are more aware of it. So you're like, oh, I'm actually on my phone a lot more than I think I am. Like maybe I should actually get my work done, or like even if I can get my work done and do it at the same time, it's almost like I'm on my phone a lot,
This policy is meant to help students, as it should be getting rid of less distractions for them. We'll have to see next year if this policy will work for us or not. This is Packer correspondent Leah Graham signing off.
I'll miss my phone.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm graduating, so it's not going to affect me.
Not nice, not fair. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Packer Media and the Yearbook Department have planned a mental health theme week together to help promote the well-being of our staff and students. Check out the self-care calendar at the top of the main stairs and watch our final episode of the Packer News for our story on mental health. Next week's themes include Monday, Comfy Day. Wear an outfit that you feel the most comfortable in. Tuesday, Formal Day. Wear formal attire such as dresses and suits. Wednesday, wear class colors for the pep rally. Freshmen will be wearing gray, sophomores will wear black, juniors green, and seniors wear white. Thursday is Neon Day. Wear neon colors. Friday, wear the color green as to support Mental Health Awareness Month. We hope to see your support for something that has a major impact on our Packer community and West Fargo.
FCA will be hosting guest speakers during Period 8 each Friday for the rest of the year in 121E. These speakers will be current college students or recent graduates who will speak about growing as young people in their faith. There will be free food and everyone is welcome. We hope to see you Period 8 in 121E on Fridays to hear from these great Packer graduates.
Attention seniors, this is the last call for scholarships. If you have been awarded a scholarship, please let us know. If you also reported your scholarship via the Academic Awards RSVP, you do not need to submit your scholarship information again. Go to the Updates tab in the Class of 2022 Schoology course and complete the scholarship submission form. The final deadline is Friday, May 20th, 2022, 11:45 p.m. Congratulations on all of your achievements. Any questions, see Ms. Jancy in the counseling office.
I'm Jeremy Sabata. Thank you so much for watching Packer News. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Packer Television.
And be sure to follow us on all our social medias at Packer Media. I'm AJ and JC. Have a great weekend, West Fargo.